Hello, today we are looking at different ways to cite. So the first thing we're going to look at is using Purdue OWL. So if you go to Google and you type in Purdue OWL, you will find the Purdue OWL Writing Lab. We are going to look at the MLA Formatting and Style Guide. This gives you an overview of the information about citations, but what is important is looking at the left-hand side. You'll see important information about in-text citation, formatting lists, quotes, works cited, periodicals, electronic resources, whatever you're looking for. This is going to show you how to cite that specific type of source. Okay, so this is how you would cite a website. Okay, if you're using Noodle Tools, which I highly suggest, Noodle Tools is a product that is paid for by Fairfax County. So everybody in Fairfax County has access to. You just go to noodletools.com, click login, and you're going to log in using your Google. If this is the first time you have used Noodle Tools this year, it is going to ask you to update your school and your year of graduation. They have updated the Noodle Tools page, so you'll see only your stuff from this year. So if you have stuff from previous years, it is still available. It's just not on your main page anymore. You're going to start by creating a new project. I'm going to call this IB MYP project. You can name it more specifically. I'm going to keep my citation style as MLA and my citation level as advanced. Once it's created, I'm going to click on the project title and it's going to take me to my sources page. On my sources page, I can go up to the top right-hand side and click new sources, and I can decide whether I'm going to do a database, a website, printer in hand, viewed, heard live, file, app, and ebook, or other. I'm going to start with a database. So my first database, I'm going to look at this nuclear chemistry from McGraw-Hill. And I'm going to cite this article. Most of our databases at Robinson will cite for you. So I'm just going to click the Cite tool, and I am going to copy and paste the MLA citation. If you're using Noodle Tools, you have the option to choose which type of database it is. It could be a radio program. It could be a picture. I'm going to do an article, and I'm going to do article reprint. And I accidentally went to article newspaper. It is in a journal. So I'm going to article journal. You could fill in all of this information. You definitely have to fill in anything with a red star, or you can go up to the top to copy and paste. Since I've already copy and pasted, I can just paste in my citation and click save, and it will now be saved on my sources page. If you're going to do a website, I'm going to cite the Robinson homepage. So I am going to go to new sources, website. If you have a specific type of website, you can choose it. If you do not, you can just go to web page. The URL is the first thing. That is the web address. So I'm going to copy and paste that. The day, month of publication. A lot of times it's not the day, month of publication, but down at the bottom, they will have an updated on or an updated by or a copyright. So I'm looking down here and I have a 2021 copyright. So I'm going to just put in 2021 so that I know that that's when it was updated. My most recent day of access is today. And then I look for any contributors. And I look at Web Curator. The Web Curator is Karin A. Miller. So I'm going to use that as my editor. The web page or document article. If you have a specific article, you can put that in. English translation, you can also put that in. I'm going to put the name of the website, The homepage, which was what I was looking for, was the Robinson Secondary School, home of the Rams, Fairfax County Public Schools. I'm just going to put in the first part, Robinson Secondary School, because that is quite a long name. And if you have a publisher of the site, I might put Fairfax County Public Schools. And an editor to the whole site as a whole. I could also put Karen Miller in this section, or I can leave it blank. And then I'm going to click Save. The last one I want to show you is a book. If I'm going to use a book, I'm going to click New Source, Print or in Hand, and then I'm going to go to Book. And you can fill in all the information about the author, the title of the book, the publisher, the city, or you can go to ISBN. So import ISBN. If you have a book and you turn it over onto the back, there should be a barcode. On that barcode, you should have a 13-digit ISBN. So I'm looking at a book. It is 978-078-0817-869. When I click search, it's going to search the worldwide catalog of books. And it's going to come up with the information about the book. So I'm going to click on that, make sure it's highlighted, and then I'm going to click Import Selected Sources. It's going to ask if I want to change any of the information. I do not. And then I import it, and it all comes into the site, and I click Save. And now I have 3 different sources. If you are interested in citing sources such as interviews or Twitter, you can do that. Twitter would be on a website. So you could do microblog. If you're doing an interview, you want to do view or heard live and click interview. If you have any questions, please contact one of your Robinson librarians.